Hello, my name's Ian, and today I'm going to do the 1 MOA All Day Challenge using a old Anderson upper I bought on sale long ago, a early 2000s Bushnell Banner scope. It's a 2x7 power, and it's sitting in some 1-inch scope rings from Right On, and it's also sitting in some 1-inch to 30mm reduced scope rings I designed and 3D printed with some PLA. I'm going to be shooting some 75 grain Hornady match boat tail hollow points that I've reloaded onto 21 grains of H335, and they're going around 2,350 feet per second. And yeah, I'm gonna go shoot them and show you that these cheap little Anderson guns are pretty accurate. And it's not like I'm like nice to this barrel. It's not like this has had a nice life. So yeah, we're gonna go see if I can do that. I'm gonna be doing 10-round groups, and I don't know, I'll probably shoot like 50 rounds. See if a cold barrel or hot barrel do better. Either way, it's probably gonna shoot pretty okay. So yeah. My first 10 rounds, I'm using a Lancer because it allows me to get slightly longer overall lengths than my military mags. Target is out there at 100. That first group has a lot of vertical stringing. Seems like the velocities are inconsistent. As far as the horizontal, it seems to be a half-inch group. However, the group itself has a spread of about 2.5 inches. The barrel is now quite warm. That group seemed to be a little bit more consistent, but again, it's about a half inch of horizontal deviation, along with 2-ish inches of vertical stringing, which leads me to believe that my powder is not having consistent velocities at this temperature or with the hot barrel. So now I'm going to try to let the barrel cool down and have a much more greater pause between shots. Alright, now I've let the barrel cool down, so it's cool to the touch. So I'm going to try to do a nice 10-round group, just very consistent and slow. So these are my results for the day. These first 3 are my 75 grain boat tail hollow points using Hogden 335. Unfortunately, these came closer to about 2.5 inches, which is rather large. But it seems that this powder I was using just does not like the hot weather, which is about 25 degrees hotter than whenever I initially started to work this load up. Then I switched over to my 40 grain VMAX, but I was kind of sloppy shooting. I was kind of jerking the trigger, you know, just being a real general piece of shit. But you could see there's definitely an improvement, and I attribute that to the BLC2 powder that I loaded these with. And this is my final group with the 40 grain VMAX out of this gun, and I used Range Buddy to calculate the results, and it looks like this group is a 1.33 MOA group, which I'm perfectly fine with. I like to do 10-round groups instead of 5-round groups because I get more data. And while my barrel may be hotter, I do not believe that this gun cares too much, as this was the first group with a cold bore. This was the very first shot. That was my cold bore shot, and then everything else right here. And then my hot 10-round group immediately after, the only thing I had was some vertical stringing. So I do not believe that having a cold bore in this gun would really affect it in any way. Here's my slow 10-round grouping right here, which had a lot more of a opening up. That could be my form or just how it shot. But yeah, 10 rounds hot. 40 grain VMAX, 1.3 MOA was the best I got with this old shitty Anderson with a old Walmart Bushnell banner on 3D printed scope rings, which has killed plenty of prairie dogs just like this. I don't feel too bad about that. I'll see if I can continue to push the limits of this gun. Maybe I'll start using a temperature insensitive product such as Varget.